He's started off the Herald now.
Yeah, I do think this is going to be a bit of a tough contest though, because Lee Sin does not have ult, Diego does, and here we go.
Oh, he's jumped in. Follow up so far, Appy in a fair bit of trouble, a flash away, but a flash to follow, Sonic Waves to execute and to take him down. First blood for Direwolves.
And this is why the Malphite matchup is a lot better into the Jace, right? And a lot of times, you know, people do say that this is somewhat of an answer. They still get the Rip Through, so net advantage, or in the bank at the very least, is on the side of Peace. But First Blood is always a good confidence boost, and someone on a player like Only to pick that one up, he's going to be able to use that gold and hold the thought for a second.
Shark in a bit of trouble, he's burnt that flash straight away, but the gold card still connected. It's a worst case scenario for him. The trap goes down, the reset is found, Babbitt's Fury, the Gale Storm is still there. One more tick, and perhaps an Ignite here, and that just gives a little bit more pressure towards Appy and allows Claire to step up.
Yeah, it looks like they're pinging for a dive onto the Jace, but Peace are doing a very good job.
Oh, that's a good read. What a collapse. All the way onto Cupcake. He's been surrounded from all sides. Frustration in the play came there, but Peace, it almost felt predictable, inevitable, and they were 10 steps ahead.
It's a tough play to make versus Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate creates these problems for you that you're not used to having or not used to playing against. Because, you know, you think that's a good play. You think you have priority. Jace under tower, but Twisted Fate still in the mid lane just says, oh, okay, you're contesting? Well, I'll be there in a hot minute. Ports in, and they just focus down the Rakan. And yeah, like you said, it's been a bit of a rough series thus far for Cupcake. I mean, he's not really been able to find his rhythm or really find the engage.
Oh no, it's going to be catastrophic. The ultimate to try and run away. Here comes on, making it 3v2. Beautiful Dragon's Rage into the turret. He goes golden, and they're going to switch the aggro onto Appy. Fantastic play from Pete. A flash forward, a seismic shot to execute him, because Claire don't miss. He's been angered. A gold card from the river to try and prevent Cupcake making a play like this. There's a knock-up, and it's a kill secure as Direwolves find a second.
That's a good counter gank there from Direwolves. You know, they're hunting as a pack. The Wolves are on the prowl. Justifying the Malphite damage there for the flash for the flash Q, right? And then it's just a nice follow-up here from Cupcake, landing the knock-up. No flash on the Jace, so...
Never invade Jubes. It's the second time, but this time Pete's actually able to steal that blue buff away. Shock knocks himself in and then gets locked in place by the charm, and he just absolutely hates life right there. Babbitt can then flash him forward and show him how to get it done. Then Destiny on towards Gunkrab, who has the spell shield and is going to prevent the gold card, but might just get run down by Viego, who has no care in the world.
Crux to that is that Shock is not having a good game, right? Your Victor and your Siva are ones playing from behind, whereas, you know, on the Peace side of things, that's the strongest points of the map for them at the moment. So, you know, whilst Only is really strong, you'd have to say relative strength obviously going to be favourable.
Top side, looking for it, on towards Violet, trying to bait out that Feather Storm. He's already hit the flash away, just a little bit too predictable. There's the Dragon's Rage, waiting for it, the Feather Storm, now to follow things up. There's the charm, he held it a little bit too long, baited by the pressure of the rock-solid man himself. A double kill comes out here from Only. You can steal my buffs, but I can steal your lives instead. A two-man turnaround, Malphite looking to try and put in a fair bit of work right now. And Babbitt has not enough lifesteal that at least Sin can now become 6-0.
That's huge. I mean, Only's just a man possessed at the moment, and you do feel like Skimmy, even if Only loses this game on Lee Sin, right? It's a win for the Lee Sin.
Yeah. And that could be huge, because that's in time with the third dragon spawning.
Yeah, he could be...
I thought she's gone.
Yeah.
Bit of disrespect there.
A little bit, and it feels like the momentum's kind of shifting towards Direwolves now. I mean, they've survived a few ultimates coming out of Peace, you know. More importantly, surviving the Twisted Fate ult is always going to be a huge one, and Appy might be dead.
Oh, Appy's just gone. Unstoppable falls from the shadows. No vision, no chance to escape. He had a flash.
I think he's opting for the Randuins now, and Tally just used the Twisted Fate ult for a minion wave. And I mean, Appy's dead.
Now we can't actually protect Appy. Yeah, highlight point. Fantastic. He's gone topside. Appy in a whole bunch of trouble. 1 and 4 to be. And this is so fascinating to me.
Also the Skull Shield. And he's kind of not really looked for it. And he actually might be the one that's caught here.
He could be, because there's the TP to come on through. Gold card, Everfrost, follow things up, flash away preemptively, not be able to sidestep that one. Unstoppable Falls gets cancelled. Beautiful stopwatch. It's not a Zonia's, but it's not going to seem to matter because he's being caught nonetheless, regardless. A 3-man depth charge as Cupcake brings that ultimate into the pack, but it doesn't seem to matter. Found their collapsed target, but they've actually had to pay a very big price here because the other 3 members have crashed in mid-wave. They've taken that mid-tier 1, and then Appy's putting a whole bunch of work at bot side too.
It's not the quickest Baron in the world though, because they do have Lethality Siva, so I feel like Appy could have had a bit more spare time in this bot lane, push it out, but he probably values the poke that he's going to get down. And
here's the turn. That's Cupcake jumping on in. They had to make it. The 50-50 didn't look too good for them. The Chaos Storm is currently
the feathers
ripping fire. 3-man drag back. That's Babbitt jumping on in, looking for the reset. He's low, but he's found one soul. He's soon to find a second soul. Appy gonna fall on down, but Guncrabs is dead. Violet with a triple kill. The numbers are there. The Baron to take. And Peace are back in the game.
And I'm glad we highlighted the Violet win condition, right? I'm really, really glad we said, you know, the game state's looking favorable for Direwolves. But I mean, you just have to keep your eyes on Violet. No matter, I mean, whatever deficit, as long as he's in the game, as long as he's stable, it just feels like he's always a win condition.
Peace are now once again playing to their position of power, which is split pushing. They got themselves 4 turrets to 3 with a Baron buff. Going to be now on the hunt to get himself an inhibitor before Direwolves can answer back, and that's exactly what they're looking to do so far. The jump on through, not going to find it. Quickness was there. The charm will not find the target they are hunting for, but Direwolves still seem to, despite walking into the shadows, still be keen to try and find themselves that kill. They're going to go in towards Appy. That's just being left to his own. And now can they pick members apart, because 2 members have gone to the top side, 2 have gone down to the bottom, and now it's just Jace and a Nautilus with no Baron buff left.
I don't know how that happened, to be honest, because you know what I was going to do? You know what was in my mind? It was actually in my mind, I cast the custom. Because what I was going to say was, I think this game is really hard for Direwolves now, because all of their engage and what they're going to be able to do is just linear. It's going to be in a lane, and it's just going to be in front of them. Violet is going to have a field day in using that Feather Storm, and it's going to be nigh impossible for Malphite or only to find and engage. But, I mean, they found Appy, then they found Aladoric, and it looks like they're going to be able to stabilize this Baron, and they're not going to lose anything, really, aside from the Baron gold.
They're looking for it. Hello, Twisted Fate. Find yourself that gold card, because I am very scary on this Lee Sin. Double digits now, 10 kills. Rocks up to the party into bot, try and says hello to Babbitt. Both level 14, but he has a Guardian Angel. Need one. Try and win out this series. There's also falls onto one. The Dragon Rage not going the way that they really hoped for. Exhaust out onto Malphite. 3-man knockup. Violet across the wall, untouched. Could do so much work right now. The gank starts by trying to take out Tally, but he bites back with a double kill. And Peace as a whole take down 4. Playing for a hold mid, get control without this inhibitor pressure. But now they've got 2 waves pushing against them. They've got to basically say, we've got to do something here. On the hunt, it's being popped. Guncrab already down at 20%. He's just been soloed by the 3-item power spike of a Jace. The fight breaks out in mid lane. Cupcake with the quickness, looking to try and find himself that key target, that key charm, the Chaos Storm. Claire jumps in with the Grand Slam, trying to find himself that win right there. But Appy goes golden as he assassinates out Guncrab. 1-2 tap. He's done the job for his team only. Still flawless, still deathless. Running away with a Vegeta. He hopes not to pop. The blue buff is there. Oh, he can't connect with the follow-up Q.
He's dead.
He's going to fall on down.
1K.
And that's a lot of golds, and that might have been the best chance Direwolves had.
I mean, that's tough, because that looked like a good team fight for Peace. I mean, Guncrab did start that fight on, what, a quarter health? This actually might be game skinny. They're teleported in, TF's on the bot wave, they're pushing in another wave. You know, it's Shock Alive, does have decent enough wave clear, but, I mean, Violet has Flash, and I mean, this could be as good as done.
It could be Shock the focus. He's going to do whatever he can. The 5k damage of the Zai is enough as the BMO comes out from Tally to seal the deal with a card that spells disaster. Peace 2-0 in this best of 5.
Yeah.